Hello, welcome to Becoming with Alinda. My name is Alinda Thomas. I will be doing some readings, and I have a lot of stuff coming actually. It's a new channel, but I'm not new. I've been doing spiritual work for about 20 years, a little more than 20 years, but let's just keep it at 20 years. That's enough aging of me. And I'm going to be doing readings for people, but I'm going to do readings for the collective. I like to pull cards on a daily basis. That's what my plan is so far. I'll be pulling cards to see what the energy is and see what Spirit has to say to us. And I'll be doing readings for individual people, and all that information will be down below. How to get a hold of me if you're interested in that. And I'm very excited. I've been told for a really long time to do something on YouTube, and I have waited until I felt was the right time. And it was maybe a month ago. Spirit started talking to me and said, it's time. So here I am. Yeah, I think that's enough to get started on. I hate long intros, so I'm not going to keep going on and on. I'm going to start shuffling and see what Spirit has to say today. It is August 1st, or the evening, or the morning of August 2nd. Wee hours of the morning. Some of the time I like to work. And let's see what's going on. All right. Ooh. First card we have is Envy. So starting off with a bang. Second card is Yin and Yang. Okay. It's like in this new moon energy, starting in this beginning of the month. This third card is the talking about first chakra with Archangel Michael. I think this is interesting. Okay, let's start with the Envy card, and what I'm getting from this Envy card is they're talking a lot about that you finished a previous chapter, or some of us a previous book, and starting a new chapter or a new book. It's different for everybody. So if this doesn't seem like you, then it's not you. Anyway, so Envy is talking about when you start this new chapter or you start this new book, that is going to be some energy around you that of people that have been around you for a while, and they're not really with your new status, your new progress. So Spirit is saying to stay balanced with that. That's what the Yin and Yang is about. It's about keeping that balance in when people are like this. If the balance, you might need to bounce right away from them, or step back from them. A lot of times when Spirit says for people to step away from people in your life, a lot of people, they make the move too abrupt. And I always like to think of it like a spiral. And there's people that are really close in the inner circle, and then there's people that are further out. And when Spirit gives you a suggestion to back away from people that are not conducive to your current energy, then just move back gently. You don't have to be abrupt. You don't have to say, I'm done with you. Your vibration doesn't match with my vibration. You don't have to do any of that. Just step back gently. And then the third card is talking about the first chakra, and that is really talking about house, home, all that stuff that keeps you feeling settled and secure. So if you aren't feeling settled and secure, look at those things, your house, your work, all of those things, and see where you can add some balance to it, where you can even things up, and see if you don't feel more balanced or more comfortable in that. Let's pull some. I'm going to pull an animal card. Let's see what we get here. These are oracle cards. I mostly work with oracle cards. I do have some tarot cards and stuff, and I worked with Lenormand cards also. So just whatever spirit guides me to use. But I just pulled out some today that I thought were good ones that felt right. And I kind of like, I look at all of my cards and whatever lights up, that's what I set out. All right, so the animal card is talking about the rhino spirit, and it's talking about overcoming any obstacles. So, the first card they're talking about envy, so that's right away, they're talking to you about that, giving advice about that, and the energy or the people that are around you. Speaking to you about keeping them where they need to be. So if they're not conducive to where you are going or your new chapter or your new book, then move away from them. So overcoming the obstacle would be backing up from them gently and not getting offended, because a lot of times we get very upset. So stay balanced and don't get upset, because what happens is when your energy doesn't match with the people that you're around, then you get uncomfortable. If their energy is too low and your energy's high, then they either have to come up or you have to come down. And a lot of times when that's not happening, there's that struggle between it. So you're getting upset and they're getting upset. So instead of, being in this back and forth battle, just step away from them, and then they can have their energy and raise it or lower it however they need to, and you can raise and lower your energy however you need to. And this will keep you feeling definitely more balanced, and it'll also make you feel settled and calm in that first chakra, in that base chakra. So I think that's a really nice start. Let's see if I just want to pull something out of the Lenormand deck and see what kind of to wrap this up. I like this about talking about your new a new book, a new chapter. I love that they are bringing this up. It's exactly where I am too. That's why it's Becoming with Alinda. It's not, because I'm on this same journey with you. And this very much is conducive to where I am. So I'm sure that's why I'm lining up with the group that this is happening with. So, and if this doesn't, if this isn't like your jam, if this isn't what you're feeling, then that's fine. Tune in tomorrow, and maybe maybe I'll be channeling something or pulling something down that works for you. All right, let's see. Oh, the next card, it's again talking about the friend thing. So I know for sure this is about friendship. So there's definitely friends around certain ones of us that this reading is for. That it is friends that are around you that are definitely not in the same energy kind of vibration as you are. So in order to stay in a balanced place and to be able to feel comfortable, you need to kind of move, and that is your obstacle and that's what they're speaking about today. So I would say that's a pretty good start for the month, a pretty good advice for the month, that we would concentrate on staying in that balanced place. And if you are feeling uncomfortable, it's not all the time is there something wrong with even your friend. They're just in a different place than you. So there's no judgment about it. It's just step away from people that are not on the same vibrational wavelength as you, and so that nobody feels uncomfortable. And I always love to explain that way, because all the time it's we kind of like in things spiritual, we always like the good ones and the bad ones. And it's not about good or bad. Everybody is on a different place in their journey, and sometimes our energy is different than someone else's. And if your energy is not in a matching place, first you check yourself and look and see, do I need to raise my energy up, or are they vibrating really high? But if that's not the case and you're seeing this envy, then get yourself in a more balanced place and move yourself out of the spiral away from them, or move them away from you, so that you're not in conflict with each other. I love that reading. They're talking about the bottom card. So Spirit's just saying now to show you this bottom card, and it is a hot air balloon, and it's the ship card, but it's talking about the journey, your journey or your travels, and about how, if you watch a hot air balloon, you don't see it struggling around back and forth. It is a nice floating, even path, and they're suggesting that we keep that nice floating, even, gentle path rather than the struggle back and forth. That when we're floating through life or floating through our journey, that there should be a smoothness about it. And if it's not smooth, then you need to make an adjustment. Immediately, that's what needs to happen. Something needs to be worked on or changed or shifted. So I love that. I look forward to speaking to a lot of you. I absolutely love Spirit. I cannot wait to share the way Spirit speaks through me with you. And I will see you next time. Yeah, thanks. Bye.